Good morning. Hello, my name is Ian,
I'm Lauren.
and together we are Bars and Bells. And this morning, our practice is the morning routine. So, welcome to Sunday morning, live in our studio at 9 a.m. We follow along. Sometimes you follow along with me, and sometimes you follow along with Lauren. But no matter what, we're going to make our bodies feel strong, open, stretched, worked, and maybe even hungry like a bear for brunch by the end of Thursday. We're here. How are you? What's your posture when you tune in? Let us know. Tell us in the chat either now or later. Hit the subscribe, hit the like. Welcome to our practice. Let's get started.
Let's breathe this morning.
Breathe.
Wherever you are, hands on your belly so to give you some feedback that you're breathing in and out of your belly and your chest is quiet, not rising and falling. Hand on belly, taking a nice 5-second inhale and 5-second exhale. Repeating that for 2 more times. Inhale 5. Exhale 5. One more the same. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to take another inhale here. So nice inhale for 5. And then at the top, hold for 5. 3, 2, exhale for 5. Hold. One more round. Inhale 5. Hold 5. Exhale 5. And hold 5. And easy out.
Remember as a kid, you would try to blow up a balloon? When you blow and this certain balloon really fills easily, and then you had some of those balloons that were near impossible to fill.
The long, skinny ones.
And you try so hard. Find strategies to make that breathing exercise even harder. Brace.
We'll stand up.
Let's stand.
And we're going to do our warm-up for standing today.
Lovely.
At your bar or at your chair. We'll look at our, well, actually not look too far down. But then we'll just bend our toes. So first pushing through the foot to bend to that ball of the foot or demi point. Now, to switch, I want you to push up and switch feet, lowering the other one. Making it nice and smooth, knees are pointed forward, standing up tall as you can. Push up and switch. Push up and switch. Stay at demi point there. Now use your big toe muscle to get to the top big point. Roll over. Roll back to that point. Demi point. And now do your switch. Push up. Switch. Point to the big toe. Roll over. Back to our point. Back to our demi. Push. Switch. One more time. Demi. Toes, roll over.
No sickled ankles.
Demi. Push switch. Last time. Toe. Over. Toe. Demi. Crush it down. That was nice. Let's do one more foot thing. Standing in parallel. Rotate.
Pivot on those heels.
Pivot on those heels.
Something wrong with the mics. Cutting in and out. Take a quick second. Is this any better? If we could just have a quick feedback, maybe in the chat. Lauren, it's you.
Oh, it's Lauren.
Okay, well, thank you for that feedback. We'll try to get right on topic here. We're talking about those feet. So Lauren has pivoted on the heels. Better now that she's not at the wall.
Oh, might have been echoing.
Great. So how about you just go over there?
Okay, we're back. Feet are in parallel. Rotate open to those first positions. I'm going to stand with my hands on my hips. My knees are nice and straight. Stand right here for a couple seconds and think back to Friday where we sucked ourselves up with a straw. Do that right now.
Ooh, my bum loves and feels every
Straw.
bit of that.
Pull your
Yeah.
kneecaps up. Squeeze your butts. Put your hands on your cheeks. Put your hands on your big meaty cheeks that are a bit lower. And they should be dimpled and squeezed. Just one dimple. You have no other dimples. Now roll. Bring your hands up a little higher. And now there's a high glutes up here. Right up here. I want you to pull yourself into that straw so much that you can feel those glutes up there. Hold. 3, 2. Now, don't relax. Every time we're going to come back to that tight straw position. Let's go through our feet now. A demi point, an up, an over, a back to a point, demi, heel comes down into your straw. Other side, demi, point, over, point, toes, last time each side, straw, demi. As I do this, that knee is pushing out, trying to keep a little bit of my turnout, all that I have, and switch, demi, point, over, point, demi, straw. Hold it 5 more seconds. Slurp up, 4, 3, 2, and then a little relaxed out of that. Ian, I'll hula hoop with you now.
My hula hoops. I've been loving these hula hoops. These hula hoops started because we were watching videos online, and this power walker, if you will, or professional walker, they walk in hula hoops. Definitely not as exaggerated as this, but they walk in this hula hoop pattern. So if we were to start in a lunge stance, commit to keeping your front knee bent and your back leg straight. I'm going to try to draw this hula hoop in a counterclockwise circle first. What that could be is that tilt of the hips here. Then I'm drawing this circle the way we do in our movement clock often, and I'm keeping my back leg straight as I'm drawing this circle around, and I have to try to create this circle shape out here, and then bring it back around into center with that back knee straight, Lauren. Great. Then do the same thing the clockwise direction, the other direction. So I'm going to tuck under. I'm going to move out to the side. Out the back, I find is easy on this side. That's the example of how same or different it could feel. Now this hip is tough as I try to turn this corner out the back, tucking under the hip and bringing it forward. Push through to center. Repeat the same thing with the other leg forward. Split stance or high lunge. Tuck under or forward here. And then I'm doing counterclockwise, so I'm going to go this way as I tuck. At 9 o'clock, my energy is shooting back down to 6 o'clock. Lauren's showing a great example of how tall to be in the upper body. Continue to draw that circle out to the side.
Whoops.
And oh my goodness, back into the front. And repeat, other direction, tuck under, reach out to that side. Keep the ribs to hips, the back leg straight, and just,
I'm back to center.
I'm right there with you too. And then push to center. One more time, same deal, but now from an open. So return to Lauren's first position, and then open up to your second position or your sumo. 2 variations. 1, both knees straight. 2nd, both knees bent. Ready?
Ready.
Stiff legs, creep up, and do a hula once each way. Tuck under, move out to the side. You're working in the hips versus the low back, and can you feel your energy travel through the hips, not pinching, being weird, uncomfortable on the low back. Tucking under, and I've returned to my front position. I'm going to re-tuck under, and now I'm going to go the other way, committing to having straight knees, pulling up the kneecaps, pulling tension from one hip to the other as we draw our high hula. Now, bent knees on both horse stance or goddess pose. Let's pull ourselves down to our squat. And for 1 repetition each way, same deal. Tuck under, moving to this front left corner in my case, that left corner of the back.
You know how much I hate seeing this.
I'm gonna tuck, I know that's why we're doing it. We're gonna tuck on the other side, return to center, extend, take a second. Did you do both ways?
No.
Thank you. Nice and slow, that's awesome. One more time, the other direction. Pull yourself low, tuck under hips, and again, that nice little hula circle here. The hip sockets, the hips doing the work versus the low back, please. Come on. Yeah. Close. Sweat is on. Wiggle it out.
All right, time for some hip bars.
Whew.
At your bar. Good. Simple. Standing on that inside leg. Drop now on that inside. Point. Rotate from the hip right away. Rotate inseam up. And then pack through center. Inseam. Do that one more time. Rotate the leg open, inseam up. Rotate the leg closed, inseam down. Back through center. Rotate it open, inseam forward, knee straight. From here, start drawing your circle to the side, staying tall on your inside leg. At the side, pause. That inseam should still be forward. The back, it's going to start to high. Hips are still square forward, reaching all the way around us, not arching that low back. Getting to the back, rolling over toes, trying to keep knee straight as you pull that leg. Repeat to the back. Point, knee straight, opening that in its socket, drawing its circle so that it's second position, inseam all the way to the front. That inseam up today. Keep that inseam up. Then back to center, leg goes on straight with you. Excellent. Should we do that off the floor? Let's do it really quickly off the floor. Point to the front. Lift it a bit up. Rotate it open. Keep it off the floor all the way. Spins in its socket behind you. Right there, just holding it there. 3, 2, now bring it back all the way to the front. Reach long through the legs. Keep your knee nice and straight to the front. Place down. Pull underneath. Excellent. Switch sides. Exploring that internal and external rotation first. Stand tall on inside leg. Point to the front. Rotate open, inseam up. Rotate back through center. Inseam down. Again, rotate open. Rotate closed. Last one. Rotate open, keep it. Start drawing your circle to the side. Inseams forward. Pausing here. Staying tall. Leg rotates. Takes it all the way to the back. Over the toes. Knees stay straight. Pull underneath you. To the back. Point. Start that rotation in its socket. Hips still stay square forward. Keep that inseam up the whole time this time. Unrotate leg. Underneath. Tall again. One last time. Point. Lift. Rotate it open. Take it to the side. All the way to the back. Keep staying tall. Tuck the ribs. Hold. 3, 2. Bring it back around. Through that second. To the front. Tap. And pull underneath. Whew. Yeah.
Before we get to the floor, one last exercise, kind of putting all those joints together, hips, knees, and ankles. The Jane Fondu series, 2 feet, we'll do it after the floor on a single foot. With your parallel stance, knees forward. With our knees forward, our hips, shoulders are still over top of our ankles at this point. Cramp up and pull yourself into that straw. Squeeze your butt, pull these legs together. Repeat, pushing knees forward, maintaining that tension between you and the floor, and extend the knees to tall. From here, try your balance, straight knees, press up, stiff knees, maintain your breath, and slowly pull those heels down to the floor. Repeat one more time. Press to the toes, squeeze your bum, and slowly control the down. Push those knees forward. Get up to those toes and stand up through the knees. And reset heels. Push knees forward, stand up through the toes, and stand up through the knees. And down. Last one, toesies and slow. How slow and how safely low can you go? We're not coming back up. And then when you're at your safe low, take your time. And are we on our front or our back here, Lauren?
We're standing back up.
Frog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're down here.
So we're down here.
Soft landing.
On the ground.
Oh.
Get those carpets, mats, things handy.
Thank you.
You'll prefer them rather than the hardwood floor, at least we do. The frog, we're gonna talk to that lumbar spine and the frog here. Set up. High frog would be appropriate. I like my elbows, so I'm gonna get onto my elbows.
So knees are wide here.
Open up
Shins
my knees.
are in line with the knees. Feet are in that flexed foot position. Finding your elbows or your hands, we're only going to be looking at our low back here. So think about tucking that tail or that pelvis underneath, and then slowly tilting tail towards the ceiling.
Can you imagine the center line as your spine? And as you do this, pull up the center line. Common to have the hips tilted. So play with one side and let one side drive that. In this case, maybe more, and let that right side.
I don't really get what you mean.
Let the right side drive, and we'll take us into a little bit of our Elvis twist there. Maybe relax. Let that left side drive. Is that easier, harder, same? And again, let both sides help and think about pulling to the middle to tuck under. We try that one more time. Let the right side drive. Right side drive, it might not go anywhere, it might hike a hip. Let the left side drive. Find center and pull through center. Take your time coming out of that, Lauren. How are we going to do that? The peely, slow, oh my goodness kind of way.
Where I don't
Great.
say any words, I just make sounds. Excellent.
Tall kneel or stand if the knees are saying no thank you to that here. Gentle shoulders. Internal and external rotations on the shoulders. Take a hand in a W, or two arms in a W shape. Take one of those arms and internally rotate on the shoulder as to put it really close to the hip or just slightly behind the spine. With the other W, touch the back of the head or similar. Shrug both shoulders for one. Gently pull them down. Maintain the shoulders here as we extend through the elbows. Bring them to a T shape. Bend the elbows, very slow. Hovering. Don't use the body to be in these positions. We're hovering. And we'll extend through a T shape, pulling the armpits down or those shoulder blades to be stable. The ribs are low. Extend through the arms, bring it through a T. So the palm is nearly touching the head at the top, and the back of the hand is nearly touching the hips at the bottom. Last repetition. From here, you can return to a W shape or something similar, and then the last wiggle out. Whew. T-spine, Lauren.
All right.
Yeah.
We're going to come back to
We'll
that
both quote it, yeah.
frog-like
Good idea.
shape. This time, though, I'm going to sit. So my lower body becomes more of a triangle. So my shins are actually underneath us. I'm sitting on my feet. We're going to shift forward a little bit. Hands on the floor.
One thing, quick, move back a little bit so I can see your whole body if you can. And then the other thing is if that knee flexion, ankle is like, whoa, can't do that, put a pillow, put something beneath your bum. Anything to, again, promote yourself into the extension shape through the spine.
You can sit like this. You can sit like
And
this.
the typical
do
quadruped
this.
could work too. It's a fun variation, but check it on the knees.
All right, hands are on the floor. Pull your shoulders down into your lats. Think about where your head is in space and put it on straight. So it's a nice straight spine all the way from the tip down. Our low back is now not moving at all. It's locked in place. Start thinking about your mid back, between the shoulder blades, if you will, that sort of area, bra line. Hands are gripping the floor. Don't move your low back. Think about pushing your chest. I'm going to come and I'm going to punch you in the chest, and that spine is going to flex.
Punching the chest is going to flex.
Is going to flex, yeah. I get my flex spines wrong. As I do that, though, my blades aren't pushing really far around my body. My blades aren't really moving. I'm only moving my spine. So flexing. And now I'm going to come to your back, and I'm going to put that part, punch that part of your chest through. Okay, so I'm pushing you and forward, keeping your shoulders down, trying to lift your heart, not through your low back. I come back to the front. I punch your chest, flexing that spine or rounding a little bit. Pull the floor together underneath you. I'm pushing your back now, so your chest pops forward. Chest is pushing. I feel a lot of work through my mid-upper back. There, 3, 2, one more time. Punch in the chest, flex a little bit. And one last time, punch in the back. Chest pops through, shoulders pulled down, trying to extend through that upper back. 3, 2, easy off, but don't dump out of that. Sit up tall. Whew. Bring yourself together here.
You know, one quick second. Lauren's punch cue. You ready? Sit, kneel tall, like you are. Core turn, yeah. The punch is sit tall. Yeah. The punch. This would be our spine flexion where Lauren is trying to avoid getting touched here. Touch, don't get touched, don't get touched. Good. And then this one here is where we're looking for that extension, where she's pushing that chest forward with that punch from the back. Notice here, nothing changes. One more time. In the front, flexion rounding through the spine to avoid getting touched. Back, extension through. Consistent shape here. Try that one more time.
Try that one more time. So
just because I love the way that feels.
All right, we'll revisit that same area. Coming back down here, hands grip. Here we go. I'm going to start with my hips tucked under, slightly bracing my abs, gripping the floor, shoulders pulled down. I'm going to punch you in the chest. Punching you in the chest, just gently flexing that upper back. Punch in the back, chest lifts.
And push your energy forward into the hands. Pushing hands forward.
Okay, punch in the chest. Don't move your head. And then punch in the back. Chest lifts. I like to kind of stay looking at the same spot the whole time too. I know you can move your eyeballs, punch in the chest in your head, but I find looking at the same spot, punch in the back, helps me prevent my head from doing the movement. 3, 2, slowly relax. Okay, we're done with that now.
That gets the sweat taps going.
Excellent.
Shoulders.
We will. Come up the a little forward fold if you'd like. So if you're on the floor, let's tuck our toes, lift up, and slowly walk either the feet to the hands or the hands to the feet, pulling on your abs to roll yourself up to tall.
So tall.
Excellent. We're going to get into a couple rounds of our get up and our get up back up.
The fondues? No.
We'll finish with those maybe. I want to do our get ups.
Cool.
I know on Mother's Day that's what moms want to do.
Great.
Yeah. All right. Get up. If you're ready to go overhead with, no, you're not. Cross it across your body. Leg you can touch, step back lunge. Front foot opens, chopping hand on hip, rotating, hand finds floor, lift sweep to your elbow, and then slow race to your back. Excellent. From here, we're gonna flip over and go into our plank.
In our high plank, we have wide open hands.
So I'm deciding where I wanna be.
Modify your position to the knees if you need to. Are you gonna show that one, Lauren, maybe, or Lauren that's gonna go full
We have
on?
strong moms out there.
I'll
today.
go modified. From the modified position or Lauren's full planks position, we're creating tension for 10 seconds for 2 rounds, go. Tension is pulling the knees and the hands together, squeezing your bum, maintaining your breath, and all the while trying to count to 10, Ian, for maybe 2 more
3,
seconds here.
2, I did that for you, don't worry.
And soften the tension. Avoid flexion in the spine. So if you are going to push your bum back, maintain a strong spine. Repeat one more time. Forward, pull to center.
Have we started?
Yep, go. Squeeze your bum. Pulling tension to center, bracing your core, squeezing your bum, and soften that tension away. Now from here, let's do our TGU back up. So get to the back side. Same coordination patterns as before. If I could get that right in my head, I think it was this one. We have that hip extension. We pull on the elbow. We sit tall. We bridge. We sweep a leg. We slide that hand up a leg. Squaring up. Breath in. Tension to tall. And then we're up. A little bit inefficient here, but that's okay. Same thing on the other side.
Leg you can touch, step back lunge. Front foot opens. Chop, rotate. Hand finds floor, sweeps, shoulder stays packed, elbow, control to your back. Excellent. Guess what's up?
More of those planks.
Planks.
If we want to challenge those planks, think about taking away a hand. There's easier ways and more challenging ways to do it. I will look for a 3-point plank for about 10 seconds, shake it out, and then repeat on the other side. 3-point planks, progressions could be here.
They could be lifting a foot.
Then they could be here. Then they could be any combinations. So work on stability through those shoulder blades, 10 seconds at a time. Think about lifting a hand more than actually lifting it if it's not prepared for it. Ready?
Yep.
10 seconds of the hold. 3, 2, 3-point planks. Pull that armpit to the ribs to the hips, the butt squeeze, core brace. 3, 2, hand down. Can we do that right away on the other side? Switching, packing from that armpit, bringing the ribs to the hips, squeezing your bum. Harder for me to concentrate on this
And
side.
down.
Down. Woo, just push your bum back, perhaps. Just extend the spine. Take some load off hands. And can you try that one more time?
If hands were challenging, maybe stay in your high plank, but try lifting a leg or a foot just off the floor. And then you're distributed through 3 points as well.
So one more time for up to 10 seconds each side.
3, 2.
I'm going to do my left side first this time.
I'm going to try my legs this time. So I just have 1 foot lifted, butt squeezed, not twisting though, pulling the floor together. 3, 2, switching appendage, hold tight. 5, 4, no twisting. 3, 2, land and soft down. Flipping back over to your back, getting back up. Same, whoops. Sorry, we're out of my way. Same arm as we came down with. Use that hip extension,
Check.
push, roll, pull.
Pull.
Find your hand.
I'll sit.
Tall sit, sweep.
Bridging.
Hand leaves floor.
Leaving the floor.
Front foot moves.
Front foot moves.
Standing up tall. Whew, I need a quick sip here.
And pulling down.
Maybe we could take a single leg fondue interlude here.
Yeah. like that. I like that. The single leg fondues. Get that coffee style, get that water in you, and let's work on those fondues. For the single leg fondue, grab the balance aid as we need. Just wherever you prefer. Pull a single foot to this coup de pied position, this inside big toe of mine here, touching that inside ankle bone. That is home base. Do the same thing on the other side. Pulling these legs together or adducting to squeeze energy into that straw. Hold that for a couple seconds and down. Return, original side. Now working on that single leg fondue. Knee forward, knee straight. Repeat one more. Knee forward, knee straight. Okay, then what about the rise? 2 rises. Up to a rise, and slow down. Up to a rise, and slow down. Now, what if we did our knee forward? Can we find a single foot? Single balance, heel down, and extend. Repeat one more time. Knee bend to the front of that toe, to a full foot, and stand. And for the last 2, follow along. Knee flexion, fondue. Toe balance, stand, that, and slow down. Ooh, that was so good until I rushed it. Let's go one more of those. Fondue knee, toe, stand up tall, and own the down. And I should probably have that bar right now, but that was kind of incredible. Same thing other side, please. Coup de pied position, knee flexion forward, stand up tall. 2s of everything, same thing, knee over toe, cramp up tall. Find your balance, pulling legs together for stability, slow down, cramp up, the leg stability, and down. Now our fondue, knee forward, find that toe. Ooh, this is tougher. And down, extend the knee. Knee forward. Find that balance. Yep, I should have a bar here. Let's try to find that balance, Ian. Yep, okay, good.
And extend.
And then extend. I'm gonna actually grab onto this because I do want to be successful. So then same thing for the hardest version of this again now is our knee forward. Find that toe balance. Knee extension to tall. Own it. Full floor with control. Repeat one more. Knee forward. Ball of foot. Press up to tall. And slow down. Whew.
That's so hard.
Hope you enjoy that so much, as well as Lauren. Maybe we can even do that one more time today.
That was good.
A get up? Just go
Yeah.
back to the get up?
Back to our get-ups.
And then bears, right?
Yeah. Let's do a get-up. Follow along. Back to the first arm. Step back lunge. Front foot opens. Hinge, rotate. Lift, sweep. Elbow onto your back. We're not going to pause this time. We're going to go back up. Then we'll get on for a plank. Use your hip extension. Push, roll, pull. Back to your hand. Lift, sweep. Hand leaves forward. Front foot moves. Both legs up. Throw your bell. Switch sides. Step back lunge. Front foot opens. Chop hip. Lift, sweep. Find your elbow. Find your back. One more plank routine. Flipping over into your plank position. High. Hands under your shoulders. Let's do one regular one, and then we'll finish with a 3-point plank. Ready? 3, 2, up. Regular plank hold. Pull together. Squeeze your butt. Pull your kneecaps up. Now you're in your straw horizontally. 4, 3, 2, easy off. Just come down for a second.
Wardrobe adjustments for sure.
Yeah. If that was great, do the same thing again. If you'd like a bonus, let's try lifting something. Ready, set, up,
Wider
hold,
bases might help if you are new to that lift.
pull.
I widen my
5,
feet. Yep.
4, 2, switch whatever you lifted. 5, 4, 2, pull together. 3, 2, easy down. Whew.
And then we're here on the floor.
Oh,
You're there on the floor.
oh.
Maybe
We're
the
half
floor,
a get up short.
We'll get back up one more time. Remember
I
what
guess
side
so.
that was.
I remember.
If the floor is too low for you, please raise the floor with an ottoman, with a chair, with a box, with a something that'll make this a little bit more approachable for you. I'm in the modified or slightly easier version. Lauren's in the more challenging bear position. Prioritize that spine.
Sorry.
Ooh, we've been watching a little bit of
Nature documentaries.
and it just came out there a little bit. Okay.
Okay. In my hungry bear, looking at my feet. I want you to make your feet, I play with this a little bit. Whatever you do, I want your feet to be in line with your shins. So if I don't want your foot cranked in or cranked out, I want it in line with your shin and your knee. Think about that a little bit as you do this. If you need to, you could just have your hands behind you trying to lift and sit up tall. If you're okay, let's bring our arms out in front of us in that chest up extended position. Sitting here for 5 seconds with their own power, push your knees away from each other. 5, 4, use your glutes. 3, 2, take your arms, place them on the inside of your legs. Against your arms tension, pull your legs together. Pull. Nothing's gonna move, but pull into those arms. 5. Fire up your groin. 2, 1, easy off. Stay. Push your knees apart again. Drive them out. 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Hands on legs. One more time. Push in on legs, out on arms. Pack your shoulders, use your lats, but pull. 5, 3, 2, easy off. Great. I like then taking my hands behind me. We're going to go a little internal, external rotation. Leg in its socket, internally rotates, no transferring weight to your other butt cheek. Externally rotates, open. Internally rotates, no transferring weight. I'm pivoting a bit on my heel there. Opens back up.
Great distinction earlier about doing that work from
Switch
the hip
legs.
versus doing the work at the ankle. That shin bone cue, imperative.
One last internal rotation on this other side.
Forgot what side I was on. So
You're on your left side, Ian.
Okay, there we go.
And
left.
open up. But I do like that, so let's go with that. Can you internally rotate on both legs? Look at your feet. Are they in line?
Get that line
How
going.
does that feel?
That feels interesting and awesome, but holy.
3, 2, and then do the opposite and externally rotate as much as you can for 5, 4, 3, 2, and easy off that hungry bear. Excellent.
Whew. Let's do that last get up.
Yeah.
One more set of fondues, and then we'll finish with some light hurdles. You got time?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Come on up. Let's do that get up. Lauren wants to
done.
get that number 6 get up in there. So follow along. I get to watch.
I was on my left side when I came back down, so I'm getting up on my left side. Push, roll, pull to elbow. Find your hand. Lift, sweep. Hand leaves floor. Front foot moves up together.
Nice. All right, last time on those fondues here. Let's try the single leg assembly. Ready? Pull. Single leg to that retire. Mind you, sorry, coup de pied. From here, knee flexion or knee forward. Find the toe balance and pull to a tall squat. Tall stand, I'm sorry. And return low. Repeat one more time. Knee over toe in that fondue. Find the toe balance. Tall, stiff, straight, and slow down. Other side, 2 final reps. Pull, tuck in tight. Knee forward. Ball of foot, raise. Yeah, I might need that balance apparatus by my second rep. I'm gonna try one more and slow down. And one last time, knee forward, ball of foot, raise. Oh, little tap down.
Slow
and
down.
slow down.
Nice.
Not quite ready for that on my left side. Use those balance aids as we
You
wish.
kind of made that the hardest single leg we've ever done,
I know, I
just
love
so
it.
you know.
I love
Okay.
it. Special surprises on these Sundays here.
All right, quick hurdles to finish.
Quick hurdles. So we can also modify this from a position similar here. We could get on the floor as well. But if you're on that corner of the ottoman, this will be almost as good. Same but different as what Lauren's getting into here.
Let's sit up into our hungry bear to get into Ian's position. Hungry bear, roar, roar. Take whatever's going to be your back leg and start internally rotating it. And your front leg's going to externally rotate. And we're in what looks like, so if you look down at your legs, you'd be in what would look like a lunge position here. Get it? I'm in a lunge.
I got it.
Okay. Now, from here, you take us through a hurdle.
Okay. So from the hurdle position here, gently extend the front leg. And this doesn't actually work as well if you're on the box, is where Lauren is here. With the leg extended, I'm going to sit down.
Yeah, just come down.
I'm going to sit down. So in this hurdle position, just lift yourself up a little bit and try to get your kneecap looking straight to the ceiling. And that's going to be one of our big priorities today. With that front leg, either this ankle shape in the dorsa or plantar flex, roll out in that hip that the kneecap would start to turn out, and then pull that kneecap in to center.
I
just
think
like
this
our
could
hip
be
bar.
a little bit of a modified position. This would make this
Nice.
a little bit easier, I
Awesome.
think. So if you're finding this challenging in that seated position, try this, tell us after.
For one time only regarding this back leg, get the front leg kneecap up. One time only of each variation. Try to lift that knee off the floor. Ooh, and get ready for a little of a lateral bum cramp and a lot of tension on the front leg too. And for 2 more seconds, think about lifting that up and relax it. One last time with this foot. Elevate the back heel as a big maybe statement. I can't do it, but I'm going to try to offload from my bum cheek. And for 8 more seconds here, just try to get that butt cheek to say hello.
It's not working.
It's not, I don't say it's not working. It's not overcoming that resistance, that's for sure.
And off.
And relax. Very slow, bend your front knee.
And go through our hungry bear
Hungry
to
bear
transition.
transition.
I'm going to have to rotate a little bit because we'll not face you, but I'm staying where I am. This front leg that was out front, push it heavy into the floor. Okay? Try to keep that knee heavy. Open your back leg as much as you can without rotating or without lifting that front leg. Now you probably can't go anymore, so start a rotation with your upper body. Keep that knee heavy. When you can't go anymore, then that knee can become unheavy. Little pivot. We'll rotate to internal rotation, which now becomes the back leg, and external rotation. We're now facing. You actually now facing the camera.
So again, front leg extension through the knee. Nice and tall here. If that knee or butt cheek back here is like, whoa, can't handle it, having a knee slightly forward will be a little bit easier on that butt. And for 2 in a row again, externally rotate in the hip, turning the knee out. Internally rotating, which probably requires some extra work on that back leg to get that in there again. Repeat 1 more, turn out, turn in. Keep that nice turn in or kneecap facing up. And for 2 reps, 1 of each variation, lift up the back knee for 8, 7, breathing, 5, 4, 3, relax that tension. And the last exercise here, think about lifting the foot.
I have more on this side than the other
Try in
side.
9, 8,
But here's the
7,
cramp monster.
6, 5. Try from your bum, as Lauren's saying. I hope that cramp
2,
monster's setting in right
1.
about
He's
here.
there. Now to transition out.
Melt.
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 Just
says Ian.
melt out of that nice and easy like.
That was fun.
Thank you for joining us on a Sunday morning here again at
The
the morning
routine.
Morning routine. It's a beautiful day in the studio, as with most days. And in the studio here, we train simply to feel strong, to share in our strength and a movement with everyone here in Guelph or around the world. So thank you very much for joining today. We're off live practices for Mondays and Tuesdays, but
that's a lie.
for Mondays, but join us on Tuesday evening at 5 p.m. for Lauren's strength and swing. And it's intense. So grab a bell, be prepared, be strong.
Like,
Happy
subscribe.
Sunday.
Have a great day.
Yep.
We'll see you around.
See you. Have a good day.